Today, I'll be talking about the second generation unit root test, which is the CPIS. Um, without wasting my time, I would like to test something for us to see before we can run the second generation test for unit root. The assumption is that you need to get you need to first run the pool mean pool OLS. Then you check if there's a cross-sectional dependency among the unit or the countries that you're running the data for. So what I will do now is that I am just going to select a few variables, then try to test on them. In my previous video, I showed how to import data into EVIEWS, and this training is going to be with EVIEWS. So let's say I have this data set here. I am going to select, let's say, GDP per capita group. So I will select this one, select inflation, and then select, let's say, gross capital formation, select FDI, and then also maybe probably select trade. Trade represent the trade openness. Like say export plus import percentage of, the GDP. So I will open this one as an equation. So once this is open, I have the least squares here. So don't change anything, just leave it the way it is. And now you can run the result. So click on OK. So once you click on OK, you're going to have this one. So what I need to check here is to do the diagnosis test and see if indeed my variables or the countries I'm using, there is a cross-sectional dependency, like let's say an influence or a shock in this country may affect the others. So I go here, residual diagnostic, then I'll click on cross-section dependency test. Click on this. So you can see here, the probabilities are all significant. So we accept that there is a cross-section dependency among this the unit or the countries we are trying to run the results for. So what we will do next is that I will just first close this one. Once I close this one, now I'm going to pick one of the variables. Let's say I'll pick GDP per capita, the log one, because we have this one in log. Let me try with the log for you to see. So I will just try with the log, open this, just double click and then it will open. Now, when it opens, click on view. So when you click on view, you'll be able to see unit root test. So once you see unit root test, you can see that you need to go for the second one because there is a dependency. So you have to select cross-sectional dependence. So I'll click on this. Now, when I click here, there are two options here. I'm going to go for the CIPS. CIPS, sorry for giving you wrong information earlier on. So we are using the CIPS that by Pesaram. So once I select this one, I will just select this one. There's an option here to use constant, none, and constant and trend. So I will just first use the constant here. Now use the constant. You can choose to leave the maximum lag to be 5. If not, you can also change it. You can just manually queue in here. So let's leave it at 5 and click on OK. Once you click on OK, so you can see that here, the statistics here shows that it is 1.846, and then the p-value is, greater than 10%. So we agree that there is a unit root presence in this variable, which is the log of GDP per capita. So in here, I would not even proceed because here you can see here it's also giving you the ADF details showing that the countries, you can see all the countries here except in the case of Oman, which has a unit root, but overall there is no unit root. There is a unit root. So sorry about that. In here, Oman only exhibited a unit root present because it has a statistics which is significant. and then you can see the p-value is 0.05. So less than 0.05. And in here, you can see the rest of the country, the other four countries or five are not significant and showing that there is a unit root present. So overall, we will stick to this statistics. I mean, the CIPS statistics on top here. Then we will say that there's a unit root present. So now we need to take a first difference of the variable. So what we will do is that I'll close this one. Once I close this one, I've already taken first difference of this variable, but let me delete it and then try to do it again, because so I will delete this one. So this one is deleted. Now, if I want to generate a first difference of this variable, I'll just go to generate here. So I will first enter the variable name, which is this, and it start to appear because it's already imported. So I'll select this one. Now, because I have this name already among the data, I'll just put one to make it a bit different from what is already in, or what is already recognized by EVIEWS. Then equals to, I'll just first bracket, and then I will put the name of the variable again in here. So I will just select this one again and then close the bracket. So once I close the bracket, I will just put D to make EView knows that I'm taking the first difference. So just put D in front of it, and now click on OK. So once you click on OK, this will be generated, and you can see here there is one attached to the log of GDP per capita. So I'll open this one again. The same step, you can just go here, click on this. The same step again, you have to click on the second one, because there is a dependency among these ones. And then we go here, we change it to the Pesaran one because we need this one. Now I will use constant, and then after constant, I can choose to leave it this way, but I will just try to maybe okay, I'll run it this one first. Now if I run this one, you could see that now the p-value is less than 0.01. So we say that after unit root, after taking the first difference of the variable, we have a unit root. So we can confirm that this variable is integrated at I1, which is order 1. So after first difference, the variable becomes stationary. So we can also try with the other option, which is here. Click on this again. We have constant here, and then we can try constant and trend. You need to also select this one as the Pesaran, and then click on OK. So you can see here that it's saying that there is still unit root, but the truncated one is saying that there's no unit root. But the problem may be arising from this side, the lag you put here, or the maximum lag. That's why I'm saying that you need to test your own, or select the lag which is favorable for your model estimation. So let's say if I adjust this one to, let's say, 3, look at what is going to happen. So you can see here that it's reducing. Now the p-value is significant and less than 5%. So this is all about the second generation unit root test. That is the CIPS unit root test. So that is what you're supposed to do in EVIEWS, and try to practice at home. Thank you very much for your attention. See you.